To me, what Caitlin's been able to do in a short period of time has been very impressive. Because I know people are like, oh my God, you said she wouldn't be good. But I didn't say she wouldn't be good. What I said was I didn't think Caitlin or Angel would come into the league and dominate immediately, which I don't think either of them did.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
What do you mean by that? What kind of take that is, man? Angel Reese was breaking records this year. Double-doubles, rebounding. Caitlin Clark is leading in assists right now, averaging 20 as a rookie. Nobody's ever averaged more than 10 rebounds or 12 rebounds per se, shall I say, a game in the WNBA. Angel Reese right now is averaging 13. Caitlin Clark as a rookie is averaging 20 points and leading the league in assists. What do you mean she's not dominant?
We're talking about Caitlin, we're talking about when she said dominate, when we're saying dominate, we're thinking what she does in college.
Score the ball.
She's dominated college, right?
No, she dominated in college.
She dominated. So when she says you won't come here and dominate off the rip. Averaging 17 is not dominated compared to averaging 30-something for 4 straight years.
You can't compare what she did in college and expect her to translate that to the WNBA. It's not the same. She was averaging 30 in college. She was the main focal point. She got to the WNBA. People didn't even think she was going to do what she's doing right now because all I was hearing was like, oh yeah, all that shooting all those shots, that's not going to happen here. People are going to shut that down. They're going to humble her. But guess what? They didn't. She came in breaking records, averaging 20 points and 9 assists. There's different ways to dominate the game. You don't have to average 50 every game to be considered dominant. You can dominate in assists. You can dominate in rebounds, which Angel Reese did. Angel Reese was hawking them balls. Like, and do her little layup, even though she was grabbing her own balls, but she was dominating in rebounds. So you can't tell me that Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese didn't dominate this season. You can't. Yeah, she didn't score 30 points per game. Neither did anybody in the WNBA. Angel Wilson right now is probably the second WNBA player to average like 25 points. And that's not dominant.
It's also like the first half of the season. I feel like after the break, I still don't think she's dominating, but she's a different player than she was in the first half of the season.
What is she watching, bro? I promise you, Caitlin Clark's game has not slowed down. She's averaging 24.3 points, shooting 43% from the field. She's averaging 5.5 rebounds, shooting 36% from the three-point line. And she's averaging 9 assists. So you trying to tell me she slowed down because of what? Because her stats post All-Star break are even better than they were previously.
I think leading the WNBA in assists is dominating. When you talk about her already leading the W in assists, and a lot of the assists that she could have gotten now turnovers. She's throwing pitch aheads, wide open layups. They're smoking them. This could be 13 a game. This could be 14 a game. Like they're literally just dropping passes.
The fact that I gotta agree with Rashad, it goes to show how bad this subject is right now. Because Rashad be tweaking, bro. Some of his takes are crazy, especially when it comes to Bron. But he's speaking facts, bro. Shorty damn near could be averaging 15 assists per game right now. But you got people like dropping passes. You know, she's been throwing downs, but people can't even hold the ball. But to say she's not dominating and she's averaging 9 assists per game, which could even be more, it's kind of crazy. At this point, we got to figure out what's the definition of dominant. Do you got to lead the league in all aspects of things, scoring, assists, rebounding, or can you dominate in certain categories like assist, points, and all that? But if you say she's not dominant at scoring, she damn sure for sure is dominating in assists. And also she is dominating the game because she's averaging 20 points, 9 assists. That means she's dominant.
With her stats, when we're saying she won't do this in the W, she averaged 31.6, 7.4 rebounds, 9 assists, right? Did anyone expect her to do that in WNBA?
Those three? No.
Right? So she didn't do that.
No.
Now, if we say her stats are today, what?
20 points, 8.4 assists, 6 rebounds.
That's crazy.
But
That's crazy. Is that dominant?
Those are hell of a number.
Those are hell of a numbers.
But to me, that's not dominating.
Yeah, it's only not dominating because she's a rookie.
Those numbers he just said is nobody else in the WNBA is doing that really besides Angel Wilson and them. Think about that one more time. I don't know who they're comparing her to because Those numbers they just said is crazy for a rookie to put up. What are they comparing her to? No other guard in the WNBA right now is doing what she's doing.
Is she going to be doing what she does in college as a rookie? No. Is she going to be doing that at some point? Probably. Is there going to be a point in time where she averages 28 and 9? Yeah.
Here's a good question.
No,
It should be, yes. And that's when you say dominate.
Bro, I swear this nigga's not making no sense to me, bro. And I mess with Gil, bro. Like, yo didn't expect her to put up the numbers she's putting up right now, or whatever number she put in college. Yo didn't expect her to do none of this. She came in the WNBA, put up the scoring numbers, put up these assist numbers that yo did not expect her to do in the first place. And you're trying to tell me she's not dominating? But make that make sense, bro. These are the all-time single season leading scorers right here. And everybody's averaging 23 points per game, 24 points per game. 26 is the highest right now with AJ Wilson and Diana Taurasi at 25. Yeah, and so basically there's only really been 2 players in the WNBA to average more than 25 points. Only 2. And you're expected to come in the league and drop 30 points?
What guard, other than Caitlin, is dominating the league right now?
Dominating?
Guard.
I don't know
But
if
you
there
have
is a guard.
you got to compare to what they do, Alyssa.
I'm just saying guard.
Alyssa,
1, 2, 1.
Bro, she's a freaking forward, my boy.
I'm just saying guard.
Alyssa,
1, 2, 1.
really a guard.
Alyssa's a 4.
So here's what I would tell you.
Okay,
You're
so guard?
saying, yeah.
So you got Enrique, you
Enrique.
got Kelsey,
Kelsey.
you got Kennedy.
Probably Enrique.
Enrique.
Her skill, Enrique, right? She's like she's supposed to average 20. Like she's dominating.
She's averaging 22 points to Caitlin's 19 points. We said 20 points. She's averaging 4 rebounds to Caitlin, 6 rebounds. Caitlin Clark is averaging 8 assists to her 5. These numbers, her shooting percentage is better. These numbers are kind of similar to me. So if you're gonna call her dominant and Caitlin Clark not, what are we talking about here? Because these numbers are kind of similar to me. Okay, she's averaging probably 2 more points than her. But guess what? Caitlin Clark averaged 3 more assists than her. And rebounds. And her shooting percentage is better. You gotta make it make sense to me, man. Because you can't say she's dominant and Caitlin Clark is not.
In scoring, in the league, 3rd or 2nd in scoring, right? So you can say, oh, he's
Caitlin's number 1 in assists in the league.
But she's a scorer.
So what?
So he's trying to tell me that Caitlin Clark is not dominant because she's a scorer and she's the leading assist leader in the WNBA. Just because she's not leading in scoring doesn't make her dominant, even though she's leading in assists because she's a scorer. Dennis Rodman, was he not dominant? I would think he was because he was rebounding the hell out of that ball.
He's a scorer.
So what? What does that matter?
So-
She's still the leader in assists.
Cheryl Swoops already has an agenda against her from the get-go ever since before she even came in the league. She was on the Skip Bayless shit. So I don't really expect nothing more from her. Really, but Gil, my brother, I know you're probably trying to back Shorty up, Cheryl, but you kind of making yourself look dumb too. Because ain't no way you just said, just because she's a scorer, she's not dominant because she's leading in assists instead of scoring.